Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I appreciate you so much that you come and you listen to me ramble about the things that I'm learning. Sometimes I think, why am I doing this? This isn't really important, and maybe most people find it uninteresting. But there's like the faithful 7. You magnificent 7 who keep coming back and watching my channel and my videos and encouraging me, and a handful of you liking them, and it just pushes me forward. It helps me to be accountable to keep learning. Vocalizing it helps me to really wrap my mind around what it is that I'm learning. It gives my teacher a chance to correct the things that I didn't fully understand, and it is extremely therapeutic to just put my thoughts out there, to just talk, to just say things, I enjoy it. So for those of you that are always so faithful to be here, bless you. Thank you so much. And I hope that I'll get some new friends to visit and to listen and to talk music with me, because this is hard. I did not realize how hard music was. It's very much like learning another language, and I love languages. I've tried to learn languages. They're hard. It's hard, but I love it. I've loved singing since I was 11 years old. I've always wanted to play piano so that anywhere I go, I can just sit down and play and sing. But what did we learn last week? I'm a little bit late. This video pertains to last Tuesday. Tomorrow is my next Jazz Tuesday lesson. But I injured myself this week. I'm good at that. So our basketball goal fell over, and I thought, I'm not going to bother anybody. I got this. I can pick it back up. So I picked it back up and struggled and got it up, and yeah, and then I could no longer sit. I could stand for a short time. I could lay down, but I couldn't sit. So I didn't do as much homework as I probably should have this week, but I did do it, and I did it standing up. I would stand up at the piano and try to do what I'm about to talk about, to find these chords, but that was quite comical, and sad. So I won't be doing that again. I do value the ability to get up and move and do things. I'm too busy to be laid up. So what did I learn this week? What was I supposed to be practicing? They went over thirds and sevenths. It says, so unlike classical music, many jazz chords contain 3 notes: the root, the third, and the 7th. My stepdad tried to explain to me the importance of the 3rd and the 7th, and he went into why, but I didn't understand the degrees of this scale like I do now. I didn't see the numbers. So we've learned how to build chords, right? You start with your root, and there's so many half steps. I think 3 unplayed half steps between 1 and 3. Or you could, if you're in the key of C, you can skip 1, skip D, go to E. All right? But now instead of playing our 5th, we're gonna go to our 7th. Now that freaked me out. I'm like, how am I supposed to just recognize my 1, my 3, and my 7? I'm already familiar with my 1 and my 3. Go to your octave and go down 1. Oh, there is my C with a 7, okay? That is my 1, my 3, and my 7 in the key of C. All right. They talked about how 7s have 2 possible positions. Now, I believe that I can understand this, but it's sort of a cliffhanger for me until I learn a little bit more and can know how to apply it all. So you've got in the key of C, there's another important term that we learned that is like linked to this, and that would be diatonic. Diatonic was another really big word that scared me, but it simply means notes pertaining to that scale. So if you're in the scale of C, there are no sharps or flats. If you play any note that is sharp or flat, it is no longer diatonic to the key of C. So, the diatonic 7th tone in the key of C sounds like this. It's a B natural. Your B is going to be your 7th tone in the key of C. Make sense? Right. So this is my major 7. If you lower that 7, that half a step, that is your minor 7. Listen to this. Minor? Nothing about that sounds minor. That threw my brain for a loop because those are my southern 7s. You know, it sounds southern. You know what I mean? It sounds gospel. It does not sound minor. To me, minor is this. Or this. Or this. Or this. Or this. Those are minors, very serious, very ominous, you know what I mean? Unresolved, going somewhere, you know? Make you want to cry, you know? Kind of chords. So when you tell me this is a minor 7, well, who'da thunk it? There you go. So I learned the difference between a major 7 and a minor 7. Okay, so the diatonic thing I think is what keeps throwing me. I've done this is my 5th video. So I guess this is where my questions begin. In the key of C, my diatonic one would be this. Okay, let's do something crazy. What's another key I'm familiar with? Let's go to G. So this G scale is going to have an F sharp. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. Your F is sharp. So anything else you play that's not a white note or F sharp is no longer diatonic to the key of G. So let's build our jazz chord, our 1, our 5, our 7, in the scale of G, with our 7 being diatonic. Are you with me? I hope you're with me. That's a lot of music terms that are new to me, and it's strange to hear it come out of my mouth. But anyway, so we've got our 1, our 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, but the diatonic 7 to the key of G is going to be this one. Oh, that's so pretty. So then this would be my minor 7. That's no longer diatonic to the scale of G. What was my homework? To practice building chords with 1, 3, 7 and keep it diatonic. There you go. I said it. I finally said it. After 5 videos, that's what I was supposed to do. I don't know why that was so hard to say. I will tell you that they are beautiful. They're so beautiful. The 1, the 3, the 7 is beautiful. Where I struggle is the open voicing. To spread those tones out instead of putting them in a cluster, right? Because to me, I thought it'd be really hard to build these jazz chords. But in the right hand, I already am very familiar with 1 and 3. Now, I haven't even gone into inversions yet. I keep doing these 1, 3, 5s in root position. I've not done any type of inversions yet. And I know that I'll get there. But I'm going to keep it simple. I'm going to try to make myself just slow down. Don't try to go ahead of yourself. Don't try to make any music yet. Just slow down. Learn the numbers. Learn the formula, right? Don't formulas make life so much easier? Follow the formula. All right. Where was I going? What was I saying? This week I was trying to find the 1, 3, 5 in other places. So, you should just play these because they're so pretty. All right, so here's our 7. Our C. A minor. G. F. tried to do an inversion, see, and it made me stop and it made me think. But anyway, they're really pretty, especially if you put another note in the bottom to spread them out and open voice them. That's what I was talking about, isn't it? Oh, mom brain, forgive me. I don't quite know how to do that yet. This book and another book that I play in, when you spread your tones out, you break them up, get them out of that cluster in the right hand. They put the 1 and the 5 in the left hand, and the 3 and the 7, or the 3 and the 5 in the right hand. So for jazz purposes, that's going to sound like this. Let's do our A minor. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Let's do our F. So that's my 1 and my 5. Okay, there's my... It's taking me a while to learn this. Oh, it's so pretty. And that's what was so scary, is having to relearn chords and positions. My hands are already familiar with a certain way. I have to learn in a new way. And when she brought me to it, I thought, I can't do this. What was I thinking? This is too hard. I can't do this. Of course you can do this. Just try it. Just give it a try. Whatever it is, my oven's yelling at me. Whatever it is that you're wanting to learn to do, don't panic. If you come to something that looks really hard, tell your brain to calm down. Think through it. Try it. Eventually, these are going to be new habits. These are going to be new muscle memories. And I bet as we turn the page and learn another page and learn another page, it's all going to start making more sense. That's happened before, like, I don't know why I'm doing this or practicing this, but I'm going to do this. And as we learn more, I'm like, oh, I understand now. So give yourself a break. Trust the process. Keep going. And thank you so much for your time. I can't think straight anymore because my oven's yelling at me. So I hope you have a good day. Thanks for stopping by.